Greetings, welcome to the Mid-Missouri Kayak and Weather Report for October 2021. On Wednesday, October 20th at 1:15 in the afternoon, the temperature is 76 degrees. Our predicted high by 2 p.m. High 60s to low 70s the past few days. Tomorrow, 60 degrees, then low 60s through the weekend, with possible heavy rain and thunderstorms on Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday back into the low 70s. I am on the Moreau River and I'm enjoying this. What was a lovely blue sky, now it's mostly cloudy, but an hour ago it was partly cloudy. Still pretty bright out though. Moreau River, I launched at the Moreau 50 access, now a mile and a half from the Missouri River. I've already paddled out there and I'm on my way back. I paddled out to the Missouri River, into it, maybe 100 to 150 yards downstream to the first wing dam. I've mentioned before, those angle out into the river to help control the river flow, to help maintain a channel and not wash out the banks. In fact, as I went out there, there is a dredge out there in the river, which dredges the river to maintain a 9-foot deep channel for navigation, because there is barge traffic that goes through here. So yeah, I have seen plenty of turtles, mostly small ones though. 3 to 6 inches, they'd be sitting on logs in the river. And one of them was a foot above the water on a branch, 4-inch branch that angled out of the water, like almost at a 45-degree angle. And it had to crawl about 2 feet to get to that point too, maybe 18 inches. That was pretty curious. There was a slight breeze. I can't tell which way it's blowing from, so I'm going to try and shield my microphone from the side. I have also seen kingfisher, a couple of them. They never let me get close, so who knows what kind of photos I have, and my hands definitely are not as steady as they once were, plus drifting with the current. So we'll see if I got any photos. And 2 great blue heron. Actually, I saw a third one when I went out to the Missouri River. Maybe I got photos, I guess we'll see. Briefly touch on COVID. Our county is daily, maybe 10 to 15 new cases. So, not a lot. I got my COVID shot last month. I did. And train bridge. I'm under the train bridge that I like to be under when I make my videos on this stretch here, which I have not been here very long. And the water level is low. It's not as low as it's been, but it's low enough that there are edges of the wall that I don't typically see. I'm next to this wall, and there it goes up there, towers above me, and right there is a railroad spike. Where is it? There it is. And there are a couple more over here, but they're out of reach. One there, and one more by the edge of the water. So I'm going to grab those 2 that are within arm's reach. Those will be souvenirs for this paddle. And that plate there, that is the sort of thing I think they use to spike down through to hold the railroad ties. Hope the ridge isn't coming down, right? Yeah, so it's a really pleasant day. Not as bright as it was, like I said, an hour ago, but it's a nice day. And speaking of this train bridge, I saw a train last month. I forgot to mention it in my last video. I actually saw it on August 31st. And not just any train. This was a steam locomotive. It's called Big Boy, and it is big. It was built in around 1940 for Union Pacific, and it remained in service until mid to late 60s, I believe. Somewhere halfway through its life, it was converted from coal to oil. Once it went into retirement, it was bought by a museum out in California. It's been sitting there for years, and in the last 10 years, I guess, Union Pacific reacquired it, and they restored it, and they put it on the road, on the rails. And once a year, it tours. It's based out of Wyoming, but it goes across the country. And it went past here. It stopped in a rail yard just below the Capitol building in Jefferson City. So it was there overnight, and hundreds of people there, and then the next morning they were there. And then it took off, headed for Kansas City, and I went down the road and I met it at our next town, California. Yes, California, Missouri. And so I got some good pictures there, I think, and some video of it rolling. In fact, I made a video poem. I wrote a poem, yes, I wrote a poem. And I made a video poem. So if this isn't too long, I'll tack it on the end of here. And we're only at 5 minutes, so yeah, I think I'll do that. That's about it. Yeah, so short one, except for this video poem. This has been, yes, kind of wobbly. I forgot my camera mount today. Handheld. Oh yeah, I just remembered one other thing. Last week we went to St. Louis. We spent a couple days there, one evening, and we saw Beyond Van Gogh, the immersive experience, which was interesting. It was not done very well. It was not done well at all. It was a disappointment. It was underwhelming. But it was worth seeing, I guess. Didn't do a lot for Van Gogh. I thought a lot of it was tacky, with the layering and trees going over other scenes, the way they layer the art. But yeah, there's that. Beyond Van Gogh. This has been your Mid-Missouri Kayak and Weather Report for October 2021. Video poetry report too. Ciao folks. Vlog on. Mighty big boy, coming down the tracks, ground beneath me shakes, rollin' right along, steam left in its wake. Take it round one more time, one more time, one more time. Take it round one more time, one more time, one more time. Wheels keep on turnin', giant pistons pound, 6,000 horses pawing at the ground. Take it round one more time, one more time, one more time. Take it round one more time, one more time, one more time. Massive behemoth here for all to see, rollin' cross country, piece of history. Take it round one more time, one more time, one more time. Take it round one more time, one more time, one more time. Put out to pasture, glory days long gone, still a stirring sight, worthy of a song. Take it round one more time, one more time, one more time. Take it round one more time, one more time, one more time.